to the Super Bowl. Up next, a contest that keeps things all in the NFC between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Date on Super Bowl Sunday awaits one of these teams as we begin the NFC Championship game. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another.
Big A Soldier, Big A Soldier.
First and 10 at the 29.
Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Forced out to his right. Brought in right side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
They make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to 1. Offense up to the line fast.
Second and goal.
Here's a design run. Murray has it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown! No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hold on. 20.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Lions have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Detroit.
Shotgun snap here to go. Has him on the quick hitter. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Running it after the penalty. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Still has some space inside the 35. And they take him down right along the 30.
sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. As I've said before, crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Value three. Hey, lift. Down.
From the gun, Goff. That's to Laporta again. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Great play.
Throwing is gone. Throw left side, and St. Brown has it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Running back sent in motion. Gibbs now from the gun. Has some room to work. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions start off well to tie things 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all on that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. We'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Kyler. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down.
Green.
From the red zone on first. Finds Benson on the check down. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals break the tie here in the first. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Bass now to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see. Here's 2nd and 19. Now gone. That's complete. It's the rookie from Georgia. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Goff on 3rd. He's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his first kick. And he gets it away from his end zone. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And off to Benson to start the drive. And his gain is stopped on what's going to be the final play on this first quarter. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Come on. Shit. 2-2.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Another Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Kyler to throw. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Throwing from the gun here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Benson now from the gun. Oh, he lost the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals picked up the fumble and ran it home. So Kyler and the Cardinals looking to tack on 2 more. Line up the design keeper. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Fast now to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Now they send their back in motion right. Goff on 1st and 10. Jump off caught by his back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw. Goff. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here we go. 76. 76. Hey, 5.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely. That'll be a touchback. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey! Hey, easy, quick. Shift. Hey, over. Empty. Two.
From the gun, it's Murray. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Couple defenders there, and they're going to intercept it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Back to work after throwing the pick. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
18. And the Cardinals, first down.
Benson on 1st and 10. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Jonathan Gannon getting his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. One's complete, right side. And our first down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And motion the slot man right. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Gonna throw again. Goff. On the move, headed right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. His 3 sacks for the game so far brings up 2nd down. From the gun, Goff. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Super 66. Super. 11.
Goff now, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Jack Fox on to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Pulled in at the 20. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Biggest.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it up. He's got it at the 30. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end.
Got along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Biggest. 2-2.
3rd and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
At the 12-yard line.
2-2. Easy, quick. 2-2.
Again, it's Murray to throw. Brought in. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Back to the air, Murray into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6, and now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Hey.
Another throw coming from Murray. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided first half. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Jonathan Gannon getting his offense ready. They're going for 2.
Omaha. Big Ace.
One final shot before the half. And they can't connect, so nearly 8 points to end the first half. But they'll only take an extra 6 into that locker room.
14.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground and start this one off. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the 3rd quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Here's Gall. Look at that power, deep left side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
180!
Goff tosses it quickly out wide. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
180! 17!
Throwing is gone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. right at the opposing 30 after the interception, and that return on top of it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Murray looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. All right, I know the old adage, there is no lead that is safe in the NFL. But Brock, this lead actually feels pretty safe to me. Not sure they needed to go for 2 at this point.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know what this feels like one thing to me. Stat padding. And it's just going to come back to you at some point. Maybe not in this game, but down the road. You start padding your stats to show off, oh, look how many points we scored. Look how great a job we did. Start patting yourself on the back. Yeah, you're usually going to get hit and knocked on your backside at some point.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Bass now to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Turbo set. Maverick.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Go tonight. 180. Hey, Shell.
Now gone. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
180. Whirling.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, which is forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized the hit wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Hey, 5. Here we go. Obama. Right flank. Hey, 76. 76.
Now go for it. Goff. they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty. Off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
2-2, hot! Bus. Hey, over. 2-2.
From the gun, it's Murray. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
2nd and 10 now. Murray to throw. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L up, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, this rap pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just bought a crib to a chick, she got the biggest. And when I saw your sister rat with the fishing hook, listen up, I've had to hit the cup. So if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it.